This line has been left intentionally blank. Tonight on Lower Dublin. Hello and welcome to Lower Dublin, a show from another dimension in which Lower Dublin still exists and fidget spinners have been adopted as the national weapon. I'm Roman Smith, and let's not talk about school. Let's instead look at tonight's rundown. That's right, tonight's show will curate 3 news stories relating to the word overload, forming the only news that you will need all week. This show, over the past 10 episodes, has been giving you the news you need all week for all week, and we won't stop doing that all week. But at the pace that this dimension is going now, keeping you up on all the news in about 15 minutes has gotten harder. The White House is even on its last rope, as congressmen confess to becoming nervous when their phone buzzes. Late-night hosts are writing last lines of their shows while they speak. This show also does that, but we do something different. We start writing and speaking at the same time. So far, it hasn't gone wrong. Who knows what is going on outside of the door of our dimension, which I've never been in, but makes you think, right? Anyway, we've adopted the use of earpieces so that Andres and Noah can yell about what's happening in the world while I tell you just moments after. A fun exercise might be, just for this once, you, our loyal and multiple entitied audience, can hear what I have been hearing in my earpiece this whole time. Let's try it. So let's start with our first news story, the freshest of them all.
A man gives back $550 to a police station whose window he broke in Oregon.
A man stole over $1,000 from a broken police station in Oregano. Directly afterward, he sped away in a stolen car, reached a 5-star status, and completed the storyline, earning him an achievement award in Xbox. Let's go on to the next one.
A Walmart man in Walmart tackles a deer in local Walmart.
This just in. A deer has been savagely dismembered by a man in a local Whole Foods market. Animal control was called immediately, and the deer was promptly certified organic. Wow, the news is coming in fast.
Librarians in the Kensington section are now trained to administer the overdose drug for Narcan for opioid overdoses.
Nice try, librarians. I see right through your plans to stay relevant in this news-driven society. I'll call you back when my VHS is overdue. So news coming in?
Yeah, actually, librarians in Seattle started a fake news survival class.
Librarians? Really? We got this. Stop trying to copy us. The next time I show up to one of your dark, musty fortresses you call a library, we're gonna have one stern and silent argument. If you don't agree with me, we'll find out just how silent punches can be. Anything else?
Yeah, local man robs grocery store, finds no groceries.
Noah, is everything okay with the glitches here?
Oh yeah, just some weird glitch, nothing to worry about.
If it's like that glitch last season when all of our computers got stolen, then just don't mention it, all right? I mean, we got stuff to do. Our coffee tonight is a French bean, French pressed, French roast from the very French Saxapes. So, we're gonna be taking our French beans and we'll be grinding them right now. Woo! Oh, waft that. Can you waft? How's that waft to you? Give me 3 descriptor words. This is how coffee should be made. I don't care what anybody tells you. I like my coffee dank. I like it as dank as possible. Now we're gonna mix it up. Tastes like beans. Tastes like bean water. Papa like. I'll be right back. No, the lights are out right now. Are you sure? This is something we might have to worry about. What's going on?
Actually, it might be something to worry about. See, I'm going to see if I can find where it's coming from. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, in the meantime, we've got a game to play. Thank you. It's only you. Fake news is overloading the world, just as news is becoming a growing epidemic, even deadlier than fidget spinners, which I hope I haven't caught yet. Lower Dublin is here to help. And to do that today, we're going to need the help of Jason Pohl, our contestant today. Hi, Jason.
Hey, Roman. I'm really happy to be here. It's a great,
You're really
great
a talker
experience.
today. That's really great. So the premise is simple of this game, and you'll catch on to this instantly, okay? The only thing that you need to know is that while we play the game, you're going to be trying to escape the room.
Got it. Okay, that sounds interesting.
Okay, that's enough. That's enough. So here's your first clue, okay? Inside the studio, your adventure awaits. If you could just let me do the show and stop talking for a while, that would be great. Okay? All right, let's go. Let's do this. Okay. Jason, I'm gonna lock you in the studio. Here we go.
And the door's locked.
Woo! Okay, Jason, I'm gonna read news stories, and your job is to figure out whether these news stories are fake news stories or real news stories. Ready?
Yeah, I think so.
We shall begin. A restaurant has been caught selling off-the-menu horse meat at its location. The USDA has told them politely to stop immediately. Real or fake news, Jason?
I think that's real news.
Yeah, you're actually, not surprisingly, you were actually right on that one. That's a real news story from the Cure restaurant in Pittsburgh. Never eat animals that gallop, but apparently this restaurant doesn't agree with my rule of thumb. And they'd probably eat it too. Jason, since you got that one correct, in the room, you'll find a hamburger, probably in the left desk drawer, okay?
You know I'm vegetarian, right?
Yeah, I know. Horse meat is vegetarian, right?
Yo, Roman,
After legal complaint. Yes, Jason.
could you get me out of here? It's really creepy.
I'm actually in the middle of something right now. Can we just like this later?
Sorry. Okay.
Look, Jason, it's not a big thing, but look, last time on the ski trip, when we went skiing, you left me on the slope, and it was a bunny hill, yeah, but I couldn't make it way down, and it turned into a big thing for me. A college student had a fight with his ex, and the angry boyfriend was granted the privilege to take final exams in his college, despite being expelled from the school. Jason, is this real or fake news?
I don't know. Fake news?
You're wrong, Jason, okay? It's a real news story from the University of Notre Dame. You know you're in a bad relationship when you fight with the school to take finals. Let's move on. Jason,
there's something in here, Roman.
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
I think there's something in here.
That's a good blues graph. Let's go on to the next one. Ready? The conglomerate controlling bands such as Metallica has recently had a notable meeting to debate whether a new Metallica riff will have a negative impact or a positive impact on shareholder value. Jason, is this real or fake news?
Roman, there's something in here. You have to let me out.
It's actually a fake news story from The Onion. Media
please let me out.
Under corporate overloading.
It's
Only
attacking
I
my
am.
foot. Roman, let me out.
Oh, we'll be right back.
Okay, I think I found out what's happening.
What?
Okay, so see, it's the camera. Whenever it's been glitching, it switches to the view from our dimension, not the dimension of Upper Dublin.
So you mean that these glitches in the cameras are things we've been seeing all day? That's what we look like to each other? That's the view from, it shows the raw image of this dimension?
Yeah, and now I can turn it on and off. And whereas the audience in any dimension could see what we look like to each other. Well, I think I found the
I'll come to you and then we'll turn it on, okay? Just let me know when it's on. I want to see what this looks like.
All right, so it's on right now.
Wait, so this is what it looks like when it's on. Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah.
So to our audience, this is what I look like.
That's about it, right? Yeah.
Am I like attractive looking? Like what would you rate me on like a scale of 1 to 10? Like this is a hot or not quiz. What do you think?
2, 3.
I'm asking if you're attracted to like a puppet form.
Yes. No.
Wait,
yes.
you just said yes before we said no. You realize that?
5.
Yeah, before we really get deep into this and I ruin your reputation, I think we should make up for the mistakes and clarifications we already made today. It's time for Lower Dublin's corrections and clarifications. When I said that all news came from the mouth of babes, that phrase is actually a Bible verse, and not what I thought previously, something flirty that women yell at me from across the sidewalk. Sorry. From now on, episodes will only be referred to in the same format that Bible verses are. For more information, look to the episode Roman 10:05. Okay. Clarification. iOS 10.3.2 is available. Would you like me to install it now or at 1 a.m.? I'll remind you later. Noah, I've been thinking about that camera glitch that we've had earlier in the episode. I mean, I do this show for the viewers. I live for them. And I'm not too much of an asking person, except for when I ask you just to move my feet, because I physically sometimes just don't want to walk. But I've never gone outside of that door. I've actually never seen the world out of that door. The 24-hour news cycle, I guess, doesn't stop for anybody, right? But I mean, with these glitches, I think what I'm trying to say is I want you and I to see what's outside of this studio for the first time, and I want our audience to see it at the same time we do. So, I think to close off the show, let's switch to the vision of our dimension, and let's point it at the open door. I've never done it before because, I mean, what if the creatures out there don't have eyes? Or what if they don't have YouTube accounts? No, it's time to face our fears. I can't look, let me see, go. I can't look. How many are there? I mean, obviously don't count by ones, but give me like a thousands estimate. Is it like studio audience size or arena size?
I'm not the man they think I am at home. Oh, no, no, no. I'm a rocket man, burning out his fuse out here.
None.
Oh, what?
There's nothing out there.
And I think it's gonna be a long, long time.
Wanna go get lunch?
Everyone has a grind. Everyone has a grind. That's all you need to know.